up, everybody? What's going on? Happy Super Bowl Sunday. What's up, my TCG fam? How's everybody doing here today? Doing things a little bit different here today on the True Trading Group live stream because I know it is Super Bowl Sunday. Everybody's excited about the big game. It starts in a few hours, about 6:30. So we're doing things here. I've got a lot of things I want to talk to you guys about on this live stream. Before we do get this going, we're going to be going over a swing trade that I'm in that I'm actually starting to get really, really confident about that I might be adding to my position Monday or Tuesday on. There's a stock that I will absolutely most likely be trading tomorrow. I'm going to tell you guys about that entire game plan and the stock market all-time highs. We're going to talk about all of your levels. So we have a lot to talk about before you guys get consumed later tonight with the Super Bowl. Welcome to the True Trading Group live stream, guys. If this is your very first time joining me, first thing you want to do, dead serious, not kidding, subscribe to the channel, turn on your notifications. Why? Every single day on these live streams, I will share with you trade ideas, trade recaps, mental lessons, technical lessons on day trading, swing trading, stocks, options, everything it is that I implement in my trading today, guys, I learned when I was working at a fund in New York City. It was my very first job out of college. My name is Michael Edward. I am the head trader at True Trading Group. I was not allowed to touch $1 of the fund's money before I went through their educational training program. I have since simplified that education, and that's what I share with my TTG fam. And I give you guys little bits and pieces and lessons on the live streams here, totally free. That's why you want to make sure you subscribe and turn on your notifications. Who do you guys have? Who do you guys have tonight? Bucks or Chiefs, guys? Who do you got? All right, let's see here. Wow, look at everybody. It's a pretty even split. It's a pretty even split. Wow. It's a pretty even split as I'm seeing all the comments come through in chat. Yeah, it's a pretty even split, guys. It's a pretty even split. Awesome. I'm excited. I think it's going to be an awesome game. And you know, this is the first time we have two first time in histories tonight. First time in history that the home team is actually playing in the Super Bowl. So the Super Bowl is actually in Tampa Bay, and Tampa Bay Buccaneers are in it. That's the first time that's ever happened. And it's also the first time that the number 1 ranked and number 2 ranked pass offenses in the league are in the Super Bowl. So two first timers that we've ever had here. Elon Musk catching Dogecoin. That's what that looks like from, or no, holding up from the Lion King. That is what that looks like. That's an interesting. Shug, thank you for that one, man. Thank you for that one. Oh, my God. Elon Musk, he's got to stop fueling this fire, man. Stop fueling this fire. My goodness. In Dogecoin. I'm not even going to talk about it. Don't anybody ask me about it either. Seriously, I will not answer your questions about Dogecoin. All right. So, guys, who here has never been on a TTG live stream? Okay. I want to know who's never been on a TTG live stream because I'm going to show you guys something really amazing here. Type the letter I in chat right now if you've never been on a TTG live stream before. This is your very first one. Go ahead. Type the letter I in chat right now if you have never been on a live stream before. One of my live streams. All right. Eric, Luke, Selena, Neo, Robert, David, Raj, Terry, Joe. Oh, my God. There's so many. I can't even keep up. Jesse, Martin, Nick, Sabrine, Freak, Ophi, Deister, Dana, Myra Pitts, PL, Rodney McFadden, Steve Schulman, Satnam, Jan, Kishore, Johnny Bennett, Viet Nguyen, Gary Schultz, Insider, Thomas, Benjamin Johns, George Lucas, Amaryllis Cruz, Rob Parsons, Kishore, Karl Marx, Emmett, Davey Beats, Solomon, Mansour, Evo, Ayana, C House, Canap, Joshua Love, Sean Keys. Wow, Matthew Littles. Guys, wow. Wow, welcome. Seriously, guys, welcome. All of my first timers, seriously, welcome. My TCG fam, give a big warm welcome to all of our first time viewers. You guys are in for a treat. I'm happy that you guys found us. Now listen, so now for something amazing, I want to show you guys, those of you that have never been on a live stream before, right? I want to show you guys something amazing because I know my TCG fam represents strong as hell on all these live streams. So pay very close attention. My TCG fam, okay? If you are making money this month with True Trading Group, sound off in chat, as the start of February has been absolutely massive. Okay, my TCG fam, if you guys are making money in the month of February with us so far in True Trading Group, I want you to sound off in chat. Let all of our first-time viewers know how much you guys are crushing it, because this has so far been a huge start to the month of February. We have had so much action in the month of February so far. I mean, just like if you look at just the last 3 days, you're talking about AAME. You're talking about, I mean, I can just go back like to all of the everything that I honestly have been trading, like AAME, BSQR, you had AACG, AVXL, LIZI, CYCN, CPSH. I mean, guys, just absolutely massive moves that we're getting in a lot of these stocks. And they're the small cap stocks are red hot right now. Small cap stocks are red hot, but you also have a lot of action in large caps as well. You had, everything that went on with NVAX. You had everything that went on with Sava. Okay. Obviously you had Tesla. You got stocks like Roku. You've got the SPY at all-time highs. You have, all your SPAC plays. You have all your cannabis stocks have been going absolutely crazy. And I know you guys have been killing it with the cannabis stocks with one of our other moderators, Jason Spatafora, the Wolf of Wheat Street. Nobody knows the cannabis sector better than him. I get my advice from him when it comes to the cannabis stocks. Maria Ramon, I made $2,500. This is my very first week as a member. Very nice job, Maria. $2,500 in your very first week. I love it. Ayo, only been a member for 7 days. For Mark, Mark's up $2,500. Great job. Thomas, great start to the month of February. Frankie Zuppo is up $3,000 so far. Lance is having a massive year. First time my P&L is at 65% up now for Kyle Strumar. Maria Lorenzen's up $3,000 in February. Tall Cool made $850. Adam's up 234%. My goodness. TNX, $400 just last week. Mark Shufield made $400 just on Friday. Just started a week ago from Jason Powell. Jason Powell, my man, welcome to the family. Just started a week ago, is up $750. TTG is legit. J.E. Blanco is up $2,300 for the week. Andre Zubko is up $47,000 since January. Chris Pickett's up $4,900 since January. Chris Iervella just became a lifetime member, has already paid off the membership. Tall Cool's up $2K in the past 2 weeks. Glenny was up $25,000 just last week. Anton, $2,000 last week. This is insane. It's all about one-on-ones with Mike Wolf and Chris Toner. Up $33,000 this year so far for my boy Chef Daddy. Up $3,000 for Maria. Jimmy Burles is up $17K just this week. Larry Wolf up $11,000 in February. We're only 1 week in. Isabel's up 10 grand in the last 2 weeks. I told you guys, all of you that said this is your first time, I told you get ready for something amazing. And this is what I'm talking about. TNX, $400 just last week. Started just being a member in December. Wild Child, $6,000 just this past week. Tan Tran, $10,000 first week of February. Look at what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about, guys. Account reached 6 figures since I joined in July from Nice Guy. Great job, Nice Guy. This is nuts. This is nuts. Oh, this is nuts. I love it. I'm up 2K a day for the last 3 months. Papa Jordana, my goodness. 2K a day. That'll keep the job away. That's for sure. That is for sure. Unbelievable. This is nuts. Antonio V made $21,000 in 2020. In 2021 is already up $10,200. This is so crazy. Mike Austin up $170, started with $95 just last week. Unbelievable. Michael Edward, have you had a red month before? I've not had a red month in a while. How do you deal with a red month? Listen, you go back through your trades, you learn from all of Arnold Shapiro, 4,300 in 3 days. My man, great job. You go back, started with $300 for Allen's up 300%. That's incredible. Nick up 12,000, insane. How do you deal with the red month? Go back through your trades, learn from them. Don't let the red month be for nothing. Way to go, Nick. 12,000. Like I said, don't let Saeed, 6 consecutive green weeks thanks to TTG. Saeed, great job. Great job. But yeah, going back to how do you deal with the red month? I mean, honestly, guys, you just have to realize that, losing is part of trading. You are going to make losing trades. I pride myself on consistency enough to where like the red days will come, but to make sure that I'm still green, at the end of the month. But if you have yourself a red month, you just, it's 1 month out of the year. Just make sure that, way to go, JD, 5 straight green weeks. Great job. You just make sure that you're not, learn from the red days is what I'm going to tell you on the red month. Like, see if there's a pattern. See if you're recognizing like you're losing specifically on very similar setups or very similar type of trades. Are you losing on like, are all of your losses like, are they consistent losses, or are they like 2 or 3 like bombs where you just got crushed? There's a big difference between those two. Like if you're red on the month because you're consistently losing, that's a big difference than if you're actually trading pretty well, but you have a couple of huge losses. That's easy to fix and to have stricter risk management, stick to your stop losses, do not average down. Be very careful when you're swing trading options, because if you're not calculating the risk on the option to account for the time decay, you can really end up getting really, really hurt. That's where most traders get really hurt. Swing trading options. That's when traders really, really get hurt. There's 2 types of trades that hurt traders the most. Halting small caps intraday when they get caught in a halt to the downside and it gaps down on them and they get hurt. And swing trading options. Okay. Join here and you TNX, I love you, man. TNX says join here and you won't have a losing month. TTG teaches risk management. Listen, TNX, I love you. Thank you for saying that, but I'm being very realistic. It's not true. You guys, you're not just going to join True Trading Group and you're never going to lose ever again. It's not true. It's really not true. The vast majority of True Trading Group members are doing very, very, very well. Okay. The vast majority of them are doing very, very well, but that doesn't mean they didn't struggle in the beginning. Okay. That doesn't mean they didn't struggle in the beginning. Here, watch. I'll give you case in point. My TCG fam, how many of you struggled in the beginning and are now we're able to turn things around and are doing really well and making money with True Trading Group because of, the education, everything that we provide? Type the number 1 in chat right now if you struggled at first and then we're able to turn things around and improve and start to make money with True Trading Group. Okay, type the number 1 in chat right now. Guys, pay attention to how many people are typing the number 1 in chat. These are all people that struggled in the beginning. Okay. And in True Trading Group, like I said, we leave no trader behind. I'd say probably 80% of our members are doing very, very well. 20% of them are probably still struggling, but we leave no trader behind. Okay. We actually conduct red to green workshops every 2 weeks where myself and some of the other moderators hold a workshop specifically for any TTG member that is still red. And we go over specific lessons, specific topics that those members want us to discuss, because like I said, we leave no trader behind. Everybody learns at their own pace. And to be honest with you guys, a lot of the learning curve in the beginning of someone's career, obviously a lot of it has to do with education and actually learning what you're doing instead of just gambling. But a lot of it has to do with finding your identity as a trader. There are so many different styles. And a lot of times when I do one-on-ones with my members, a lot of the times it's helping them identify the type of trader that they are. You can be a scalper. You can be a traditional day trader. You can be a swing trader. You can be, someone that likes to trade small caps. You could be someone that likes to trade high volatility, low volatility, someone that likes to trade large caps, or there's so many different types of styles. There's trend continuation traders. There's trend reversal traders. There's so many different types of styles. And a lot of the times just finding out, finding that is good enough. We weave in, you also don't need to start with a lot of money either. That's something else that I wanted to just point out, like, because I saw I already saw 2 people ask, like, when people were commenting how much money they're up, I already saw 2 or 3 people say, oh, how much did you start with in order to make that much money? You guys do not need thousands and thousands of dollars to start trading here. Case in point, watch this. All my TCG fam, okay? All of my TCG fam, how many of you started with less than with 1,000 or less in your trading account? I want you guys to sound off in chat right now. If you started with less than $1,000 in your trading account, signed off in chat right now. Okay, you guys can type the number 1 in chat right now if you started with less than $1,000. All right, Diane started with $100. Ava started with 150. And if you guys don't mind, comment how much money you started with, or just you can say the amount. Okay, you can just say the amount. 1,200, 500, Jason 350, Matthew 500. Guys, pay attention to all the people that are commenting in the chat. These are all, look, 1,000, 300, 200, VTZ 500, Avneet 200, Thomas Barty 500, Ellen Jane 1,000, 08 Roosh 500, EJ Puju 1,000, Dan 700, Ghostus with the mostest 500, Alan Albury 300, Nash Potato 1,500, 1,000 for Bo, Judy 1,500, who's now at 32,000. Judy. We got Aram 200, Nuke Gang 250. Okay, Rami started with 10,000. Okay, again, Texas Trader 2,000. Doug started with 6,000. Okay, this is the point that JD Seafood 200, Rhonda 750. You see what I'm talking about, guys? Like Frank Sabara 500, Keith Wilson 800, Wing Green 250. You guys don't need tens of thousands of dollars. You guys don't need tens of thousands of dollars to get started trading. You don't, and that's a common misconception that a lot of people have. So, it's important to kind of go over and talk about these kind of things. Nice. Way to go, Yazan. Mike, besides profits, I have discipline managing my downside now, thanks to TTG. It's one of the most important parts, guys. Honestly, it's the most important part. Managing your downside is more important than managing your upside. Honestly, dead serious. I'm dead serious, because being a consistently profitable trader, it's not necessarily about being right or wrong. Okay, being a consistently profitable trader is more about identifying high probability patterns and putting yourself in the right side of that probability over and over and over again. Okay, it's not about being right or wrong. No trader really truly knows. Like what a stock is going to do. Kareem mentioned, okay, so here we go. So Kareem mentioned started with 9,000, is now down to 1,000. Okay, Kareem, I'm pretty sure you're a member actually too. Kareem, I want you to reach out to us. Okay, I want you to send a text right now to 201-775-9702. Okay, so Kareem started with 9,000, is down to 1,000. Kareem, I want you to reach out to us now. Send a text 201-775-9702. If you put in the effort, we will do whatever is needed to help you guys. Like I said, we leave no trader behind. Yes, I love to talk about how much success people are having, but we also recognize the losses and the people that are struggling, because the reality of it is, like I said, you're not going to join True Trading Group and you're going to quit your job tomorrow and you're going to become a millionaire. Okay, some people still struggle in the beginning, and we are here to help you guys throughout every single step of the way. Okay, and not for $1 more. We're here to, you guys are part of the TCG fam. We're here to help. Okay, so I want you to reach out, Kareem. Okay, and we'll get you guys some extra, we'll get you some extra help. Make sure that you get in on the next Red to Green workshop as well. Okay. All right, guys. Cool. So yeah, all of you that are new, like all of you that are brand new, look, guys, there's no reason why you can't be part of all of these comments that are coming in here in chat. There's no reason why you guys can't be part of it. All of the people that are commenting, they all were in your exact same shoes just a few weeks or a few months ago. You saw how many people started off struggling and are now doing well, making money because of the education entry trading group. When you guys become part of the group, you're getting a simplified version of the education that I got when I worked at the fund. So you're getting a professional education. You're not getting gimmicks or any of that nonsense. Okay, you're getting an actual professional education that you can apply to various trading styles. All right. We do have a 7-day trial program for those of you that are interested, which gives you access to our member dashboard for 7 days. And it comes included with 3 days in our chat room to trade with us live. Okay. So you can trade with me and the rest of the TCG fam live in chat for 3 days. There's no auto renew. There's no reoccurring payment. It is a one-time payment of $3. It doesn't automatically upgrade you to a full membership. It is a one-time payment of $3. That's it. You guys can go to ttgthree.com right there at the bottom of your screen. All right, ttgthree.com. Okay, and that's so you guys can join us for that 7-day trial. It's a one-time payment, $3. Literally, guys, that's it. What time does chat start on trading days? The chat room opens up at 7:30 a.m. Eastern time. 7:30 a.m. Eastern time. We've got Jason Simmons, who is one of our TCG moderators. We call him the Professor. He opens things up at 7:30. Guys, how awesome is the Miami Morning Culotta Club? That's what we call it. So from 7:30 a.m. all the way up until around like 9:15, which is when I come on the microphone and I go over my watch list, my game plan, and everything that I'm going to be trading. That's the Miami Morning Culotta Club. How awesome, my TCG fam, how awesome is our morning sessions with the Professor? It's like a whole educational training, like in the morning, every single morning, 7:30 a.m. right up until 9:15. And then I come on the mic around 9:15. Jason Simmons is in there going over charts, the watch list, economic data for the day, stocks that are in play, answers questions. I mean, it's just awesome. We call it the Miami Morning Culotta Club. It's cool. It's awesome. Everybody loves it. All right. So guys, what I'll do real quick, let me just do a quick little Q&A, just like 10 minutes or so, just to give some time for people to log on. Okay. Just to give time for people to log on. All right. So go ahead, fire away, ask me questions. You know, we're in the middle of the day. I want to just give a little bit of time for people to join us and log on. So I'll take questions for maybe 10, 15 minutes or so. And then we're going to dive into a swing trade that I'm currently in, that I'm starting to get pretty confident with, and that I might be adding to. I'm going to tell you guys what the game plan is. I'll tell you where you can add to the position or enter it if you're not in the trade and you want to follow me on it. I'll tell you guys where my profit targets are as well. Then we're going to go over a specific stock that is going to be a watch list tomorrow that I'm probably going to trade tomorrow. I'll tell you guys what I think that stock's going to do. And then we're going to talk about the overall markets. Jason Powell, I was skeptical at first. I've been burned by other stock market gurus, but I joined a little over a week ago and haven't regretted it one bit. Join now, and I am not Adam or not Adam or Mike's cousin. That's hilarious. Jason, I'm happy, brother. I'm happy. I really am. I'm really happy. Thank you for saying that. Harvey, I started 10K in April, lost half. Then watching and asking Simmons every morning on stocks I'd like to help me understand the charts, then message all the time, Toner. Now I'm out of PDT. Thank God. Way to go, Harvey. Way to go, man. Way to turn it around. That's incredible. Jonathan Moreno Barbosa, after 6 months with TTG, understood the courses and the dynamics, started to be consistent, and I can increase my risk per trade, but scared that the losses affect my decisions. Any advice, please? So my advice to you, if you're scared to increase your position size, I teach all of my members to increase their position size slowly and steadily in 25% increments. Okay, 25% increments is what I like to tell my guys to do. So let's say whatever your risk is per trade, okay? Everyone on here should have a risk per trade, which is the dollar amount you're comfortable risking every single time you enter a trade, okay? A big mistake a lot of traders make is they enter the same position size each trade. Therefore, their risk is totally different on every single trade. Okay. Every trade is not the same risk. It's not the same volatility. Therefore, your position size cannot be the same on every single trade. Now, if my risk tolerance is 5,000 per trade, if I say I can enter a next day expiration SPY put option and put in put $10,000 into that trade, and I could be risking 50% because that's how volatile the option is. So on a $10,000 position size, I can risk $5,000. Then I can go after a $5 small cap that's halting all over the place, and my stop loss could be around 450, and I can buy 10,000 shares at $5. If I get stopped out, I'm losing $5,000, and that's a $50,000 position size. So that's $50,000 position size. I'm still risking $5,000. Then I can go and I can trade something like Tesla or Roku or Boeing, and I can put $500,000 into that position size, and maybe I'm risking, $5 a share, and I can buy, 1,000 shares at at $500 a share. My stop loss can be $495. That's a $500,000 position size, but I'm still risking $5,000. So I just showed you 3 examples where you can have $10,000, $50,000, and $500,000 position size and still risk the exact same amount of money. That's how you guys need to be position sizing yourselves and controlling and managing your risk. You need to have the same risk each trade. So let's say for you, $1,000 is your risk tolerance. I'm making up a number for easy math purposes for the lesson we're talking about, but it could be $100, it could be $200, it could be 500, it can be whatever the number is for you. It's your number. That's all that matters. What is the dollar amount you're comfortable risking per trade? And you risk that number every single trade. Okay. Your stop loss belongs where it needs to be based on the chart pattern. Okay. Not just magically where you want it to be. You don't just enter a trade and say, my stop loss is 5%. What does that mean? What is 5%? 5% could be absolutely irrelevant. You need to set your stop loss based on the chart pattern. Okay. Based on the chart pattern that you are looking at. Okay. And say, okay, this is my support level. And if this level gets broken, then the setup I'm looking at is no more. So therefore, my stop loss is going to be just beneath it. Okay. Now, it doesn't matter if that's 1%, 2%, 5%, 6%, 8%, as long as the risk reward makes sense. Okay. I'll risk 10% to the downside all day long if I think the stock is going to go up 40 or 50%. Right. If I buy a stock at $2, I'll risk down to 160 if I think the stock's going to $4. Okay. I'll risk that all day long. I'll risk 10%, 20%. If I think the stock's going to go up 50, 100%, as long as the risk reward makes sense. That's what I mean, especially when you're trading these high volatile stocks, 5%, 4% stop loss, you're dreaming. The spread on some of these stocks is 4%. You're dreaming. These stocks are moving around way too fast. And that's why a lot of people will get stopped out of a trade and the stock goes higher without them. And they say, Mike, I don't know what I'm doing wrong. I always get stopped out and the stock goes higher without me. It must be these evil market makers that go down and stop me out and they trigger my stop because they see it and then they continue higher. And that those magic market makers that everyone thinks that they care about your 500 shares. So they're going to go down and trigger your stop loss purposely just to piss you off. And then they're going to take the stock higher. No, this is happening because your stop loss is in the wrong place. So you need to make sure your stop loss is in the right place based on the pattern that you are trading. Okay. So that's first and foremost. You make sure that your risk is the same on every single trade. And you just adjust your position size. So if you buy a stock at $5 and your stop loss is $4.50, or you buy a stock at $2 and your stop loss is $1.90, or you buy a stock at $18 and your stop loss is $16.50, you buy a stock at $25 and your stop loss is $23, you buy a stock at $100 and your stop loss is $97. All of those scenarios, your position size is going to be totally different, but you adjust your position size. But if you get stopped out, you lose the exact same amount of money. Like I just went over with you with the 3 examples of 10,000, 50,000, and 500,000 position size where I can still risk $5,000. So let's say for you, your risk tolerance is $1,000 per trade. So every trade, you'll adjust your position size so that you'll risk $1,000. It is so important that you maintain consistency on that risk. I cannot even begin to explain to you how important this is. I can spend an hour on this live stream just talking to you about that. Okay. But now to go on and continue answering Jonathan's question about increasing your position size. When you increase your position size, you're essentially increasing your risk You're not necessarily increasing your position size. That's the byproduct. You increase your risk. So if you normally are risking $1,000 per trade, when it comes time for you to increase your risk, you make sure you're consistently profitable for at least a month. At least a month, you want to make sure you're consistently profitable. Okay. And then say, okay, you know what? I'm trading really well. I want to increase my risk. You do so in 25% increments. And I'll explain to you why. So if you are normally risking 1,000 per trade, you now start to risk 1,250. So now when you enter a trade, you'll adjust your position size. So if you get stopped out, you'll lose 1,250. Trade with that new size for 2 weeks, 3 weeks. Make sure that emotionally you don't feel any different. Make sure emotionally you don't feel any different. Okay, with this new risk. You want to make sure it's not too big of a risk to where you can't handle it. Okay, then if you're still trading well and you feel good, increase it by another 25%. Trade there for a week or two. Make sure you still feel good. Make sure you're still trading well. Another 25%. And you just walk up this ladder until eventually you will get to a point where you will feel uncomfortable. Your heart's going to be pounding. You're going to be sweating. Your leg's going to be shaking. You're going to be uncomfortable in the position size. That's your body telling you this is too much size. As soon as you feel that way, reduce your size back down to whatever the tier beneath that was. And that is your new position size. And you'll stay there for 1 or 2 months. Okay. And you'll stay there for 1 or 2 months. Make sure that you're still trading very well. You're still consistent. And then again, you start that process again, 25%, 25%, 25% until you're like, okay, this is too much. And that's how you go about increasing your position size. A mistake that a lot of people make is they start to trade really well. Let's say you're risking $1,000 per trade. You start to trade really well. Okay. And now you have confidence. Okay. Now you have confidence in your trading, so much so to where you're ready to increase your position size. Okay. So much so that you're ready to increase your position size. The problem the mistake a lot of traders make is they go from risking 1,000. Now all of a sudden they start risking like 2,000. They like double their risk. Okay. So now what happens is it's much bigger risk. 1,000 to 1,250 is not that big of a difference. You're not going to really necessarily feel it. That's the point. You want to keep your emotions at bay as best you can. But if you go from 1,000 to 2,000, you're going to feel that. You're going to feel that. You'll feel uncomfortable. And when you get emotional in a trade, when you trade with emotions, that's when you make mistakes. And when you make mistakes, that's when you lose money. The other thing that'll happen is if you increase your risk too far, too fast, and you have 2 or 3 losing trades, well, now you just wiped out like 5 or 6 winning trades. You just wiped out 1 or 2 weeks of profit in like 2 or 3 days. And what that's going to do to you mentally, all that confidence you had that got you to a point where you want to increase your risk, it's gone. It's gone. Your confidence is shot now. You go right back to the starting line. That's why I tell people to increase their risk by 25%. Okay. That's why. So to answer Jonathan, I hope that answers your question. I hope that answers your question. Oh my God. These Dogecoin things are getting out of control. I hate it so much. It's such garbage. How do you decide a risk per trade? Is it a percent of account? No, Kelly, it doesn't have to be. You hear a lot of people talking about, okay, you have to risk, 2% of your account. You don't have to. It's whatever you're comfortable with. It's whatever you're comfortable with. Okay, it's whatever you're comfortable risking per trade. Okay, it's whatever you're comfortable risking per trade. All right. Somebody was asking about why we don't have a monthly membership. Let me just tell you guys this. The reason why TCG does not have a monthly membership is because the commitment that we put into all of our members. And all my members can attest to this. Okay. 1 month, it's not enough. It's not enough. Okay. It's not enough for you to go through all the courses, go through the video library, do a one-on-one, attend a private study group, it's use all the tools, use the simulator, get familiar with the scanner. It's just not enough. And myself and the other moderators, we put in so much of our time, energy, and effort into our members' success that I want to make sure that you guys honestly are committed. because we're committed to you guys, and the amount of effort and energy that you're willing to put into this, we will put into it right back. Okay, we'll put it in right back to you guys. You will get from us the same effort that you put into it, and my TCG fam can absolutely attest to that. We have a money back guarantee, guys. Okay, so if you go through all of our courses, if you pass the quizzes at the end of our courses and attend the private study group, if you do those 3 things and still don't make your membership fee back, the money you pay to join us, if you don't make that money back at least once throughout your membership for the year, we give you a full refund. That's how confident that I am in this program and in this education, because this education it made me the trader I am today. Like, I just talked to you guys about all that risk management stuff, and some of you are probably like, whoa, mind blown. I didn't figure that stuff out on my own, guys. I was taught that, right? I was taught that. But this is what I teach all of our members. This is why, 1 month, if you think you're going to sign up to True Trading Group and within 2 weeks, you're just going to be making boatloads of money, just sign off the live stream. Just sign off the live stream, honestly, because TCG is not for you. But if you guys want to join and you want to actually learn a skill and you're willing to put in some effort into actually learning how to do this, then I will guarantee you that I can't guarantee you, millions of dollars and Lambos and mansions, but what I can guarantee you is that TCG is going to provide you with the tools, the resources, the community, the support, and the education to give you the absolute best chance of becoming a consistently profitable trader. That I can guarantee you. And I can guarantee you that myself, the other moderators, and our TCG members will be there with you every step of the way to help you guys throughout your entire process. That I can guarantee you. And that's why we have that money back guarantee, because I see the success my members are having. If my members weren't having success, guys, I would not be able to offer you a money back guarantee. If my members were all losing money, I wouldn't be able to offer you a money back guarantee. I'd be a fool. Hanging with Miss Marks says, is this possible to do with a full-time job? Hanging with Miss Marks. Get ready for this. My TTG fam, how many of you work a full-time job and are still making money with True Trading Group? Type the letter I in chat right now. Go ahead. Type the letter I in chat right now. Pay attention. Hanging with Miss Marks wants to know, can I do this if I still work a full-time job? Watch how many people are commenting in chat. Do you see all of those letter I's? Those are TTG members that are making money with True Trading Group and still work a full-time job, to answer your question. Okay? To answer your question. All right, so someone just asked about a lifetime membership. Guys, listen, if you're a lifetime membership is only for current TTG members. If you're not already a member, you cannot sign up right away for a lifetime membership, because we have limited lifetime membership spots available each quarter. And we leave those spots open for TTG members only. If you're not a member, you have to join just with a regular yearly membership first. And then if you want, you can upgrade to a lifetime membership from there. Okay. And you get a credit on what you already paid for the year membership. That goes towards your lifetime membership. Okay. But you can't just sign up with a lifetime membership. So we limit the spots per quarter. It's for TTG members only. And actually on Tuesday this week, Adam and I are going to go over some changes with the lifetime membership, some great things that we're adding for those that are seriously interested in the lifetime membership. We're adding some really cool stuff. So again, the lifetime membership is only for TCG members. It's a way more of like a rewards program than anything else, and like a badge of honor for our members. We don't offer like special courses or any secrets. You get the same educational content as a regular member. It's more of like a rewards program and like a badge of honor for our TCG members. You get all the same education, all the same tools. Okay. But, you don't need to upgrade to a lifetime membership to get all the education. But a lot of our members want it. And we offer some cool perks and everything for the lifetime membership. But like I said, you have to be a member first. You have to be a member first. I can't take it with these. I can't take it with these. This is insane. This is nuts. I can't. This Dogecoin, man, it's started out as a joke. It's retarded. What does TCG certified mean? Says Lynn Wright. TCG certified, Lynn, means so our curriculum with all the courses, at the end of every course, there's a quiz or an exam. If you score an 85% or higher, you get a badge for that course. If you get a badge on all of the courses, then you become TCG certified. You get certificates. You can print out the certificate. A lot of our members print out their certificates. They hang them up on their wall. You can share your certificate on social media, and you also get a green check mark next to your name in chat, which is important because that lets other TCG members know that you have completed all of the education, so you know what you're talking about. Your opinion now in chat carries more weight when you have that green check next to your name. All right. All right, guys. So that just about does it there for our Q&A. I want to go into the lessons now that I want to talk about. We gave plenty of time. We've got about 1,200 people, 1,300 people that are live with us right now across all the different channels. Guys, welcome. We're on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, and Twitch streaming live. So welcome everyone that's joining us on those different platforms. Like I said, if you guys haven't done so already, subscribe to the channel, turn on your notifications, and of course, smash that like button if you guys are ready to get into some of the lessons and some of the trades that I'm going to be making here in the next couple of days. I'm going to share with you guys here right now. Also, follow us on Twitter handle right there at the bottom of your screen. All right, and give me a follow also. Okay, give me a follow on Twitter, guys, right there at Mike Edward _TTG. At Mike Edward _TTG. Follow me on Twitter. I'm always sharing with you trade ideas, trade recaps, market commentary. I'm always posting stuff like that on my Twitter. So you guys want to go ahead and definitely give me a follow there. You guys can follow along with my stuff and some of the trades that I'm making. I share that stuff on Twitter sometimes too. All right, so go ahead and give me a follow there. All right, guys, let's dive in. Let's talk about some of the lessons that I want to get into with you. Let's pull up my charting software. All right, guys, and let's dive in. I can't with these. Well, these things make me laugh. All right, guys, let's get to it. All right. First and foremost, I want to talk to you guys about a swing trade that I am in, and it is WWR. Okay, WWR. This was a swing trade that I'm going after this for the second time. Okay, if you follow my channel for a while, you'll know that we entered WWR for a swing trade earlier down in this region, and we were able to take some profits off the table, and then we exited that swing trade, and now I am back in it, and I'm looking for this thing to start to squeeze. I'm looking for WWR to start to squeeze. I really do think this $13 to $14 level is very, very, very attainable. There is a lot of resistance up here once you get to 14. Okay, 14, you've got this previous pivot resistance, and you've got this previous resistance from 2018 as well. So I do expect there to be resistance up there, but I do think that level is attainable. Guys, I really like this WWR play. They're a graphite company, okay, and with the electric vehicle markets and the components that are needed for the electric vehicle batteries, I'm just starting to like this trade idea more and more. And the fact that we broke above this previous little pivot resistance on Friday, I'm looking for us to just start to squeeze. Okay, I'm looking for us to start to squeeze. We're starting to get an increase in volume here after that pullback. And if we start to really get that volume surge, if you start to see 30, 40 million share candles on the daily chart, this thing starts to squeeze. Okay, so I'll take you guys back. We're going to go back to the 3-minute chart, and I am long this WWR. Where are we? Let me pull this up for you guys. All right. I'm long WWR right there. Okay, right in front of $9. Okay, so we're long there, right in front of $9. All right, and that's where we're long WWR from. Okay, and now I'm looking to start to squeeze. Let's talk about potential re-entry points. Okay, let's talk about potential re-entry points. Now, let me see here. Wow, Jan, welcome to the family. I think Jan just joined us. Jan, welcome to the family, brother. Guys, give a big welcome to Jan. Jan just joined the TCG family. All right, guys, so let's talk about re-entry points on this WWR. For those of you that might want to go after this trade with me, I'll take you guys to a 15-minute chart just so we can clear things up a little bit. Okay, I think that this area is a good spot to start to try to get long. Another buying area is going to be 50. When I initially entered this trade, my stop loss was going to be 850. That was Friday's initial morning high, and it was Thursday's intraday high. And as I go back to the left, you'll see this 850 level has been an area of significance. Okay, so this 850 level has been an area of significance. So I'd like to see the stock stay above 850. If you get a pullback down to 875, somewhere like that, I think that's a great area to get long. For those of you that want to be long this WWR, I'd say that's the buying area. 850 to $9, I think, is a good area to get long. Now, what happens if we gap up tomorrow? If we gap up tomorrow and we gap up to like 950 and this thing starts to go, you guys might be caught having to buy this thing up around 950, 975. And then I would expect at that point, I would expect that $9 area to be support. 875 to $9. I would expect that area to be support if we gap up going into tomorrow. Okay. So again, guys, this is a swing trade, okay, that I am in. We've already made some money on this stock over the last couple of weeks. You know, we made some money on WWR during this move, and then I exited during that deep pullback, and now I am back in this thing as this stock has set up pretty nicely, and I do think that this stock's got a chance to give us a pretty good squeeze. Okay, and I'm looking for WWR to get up into this region. Okay, this is going to be my target for WWR. All right, this is where I think this stock can get to. All right, I think we can get up into the teens. Okay, I think we can get up into the teens. All right, so I'll continue to update you guys on this trade. Okay, I'll continue to update you guys on this trade as it unfolds. Already in it. Okay, I'm already in it. But if I start to see on the daily chart, I'm telling you guys, if I start to see those 35, 40 million share candles on a daily chart, I might add to that position and really try to get this thing up to $12, $13, $14. Okay. So there you guys go. All right. So that's WWR. That's a swing trade I'm already in. Okay. I'm already in. And we'll see how that unfolds. Now let's talk about a stock that is on my watch list for Monday, and that's OCGN. Now, OCGN, they filed an 8K on Friday and stock went absolutely bonkers. This is a company that is going to be marketing a COVID vaccine from an Indian company. They're going to be bringing that to the United States, and OCGN is a company that's going to be partnering with them to do the marketing for that. And that is where we're going to be focused on this OCGN. The stock went absolutely bonkers. I think you can get a move in OCGN very, very similar to what you saw in VXRT. Now, VXRT has since fallen apart because of data that the company released. But what I'm talking to you about is I think that OCGN can do something similar to VXRT. So you see how VXRT went nuts? Okay, and then they released that data. This was fundamental. This was data that they released and stock got crushed. Okay, but you'll see that move. I think that OCGN can do something very similar. Okay, obviously this is a massive move. We called this out in chat at $3.40. Okay, $3.40 is where we called this out in chat. A lot of my TCG fam are in this trade. A lot of them are still holding and are up huge. A lot of the TCG fam is in from like 340, 360, 375. Some people are in at $5. Stock now trading up at 860, and I think the stock has more room. I really think the stock has more room. I think this can at least get to 1050. Okay, I think it can at least get to 1050. All right, and that's going to be this previous support level. Okay, that previous support level. Now, if you get through that, you're talking about 16. You're talking about 16, and that's going to give you, 16 to 17. That's going to give you that resistance right there. I think OCGN has the potential to get up into these areas. Okay. Huh. Then my screen's frozen. But you guys can still hear me, but my screen is frozen. Oh, there we go. I'm not sure why. I'm not sure why, guys. I'm not sure why my screen was frozen there. It looks like we're good now, though. All right, looks like we're good now. So I think that these are the areas that this stock can get to. I really do think that there's a lot more room left in this stock. The only thing you got to be conscious of is an offering. If the company does an offering, obviously that'll end this trade. Okay, that'll end this trade. Barring the company does not do any offering, okay, I think this stock has a lot more room to the upside. This is going to be one of the stocks that I'm going to focus on tomorrow morning. Tomorrow morning, pre-market, OCGN will be front and center for me. Okay, obviously, I'm already in WWR. That's something I'm going to be paying attention to. But OCGN will be front and center. I will be looking to get long this. Okay, I will be looking to get long this. 1050 will be a resistance level that I will absolutely be taking profits. Okay, and then if we can, get all the way up to 16. All right, and that's what I'm going to be looking for out of this OCGN. But this is going to be one of the stocks that is going to be front and center for me come tomorrow morning. Okay, and those are going to be two levels that I'm going to look at and I'm going to really, really, really focus on. Okay, those are going to be two levels I'm going to look at, I'm going to focus on. Let's talk about potential support levels. One potential support level that you guys are going to want to pay attention to tomorrow is going to be 775. Okay, you guys can write this stuff down. Okay, 775 is a lot. I'm not sure why mine looks like my screen is frozen. Oh, there we go. 775 is going to be a level that you guys are going to want to pay attention to because you'll see after hours, it was previous resistance. We broke it, pulled back, support, and then extended higher. Okay, so 775 is going to be a level that you guys are going to want to focus on. Okay. All right. So that's one potential support level that you guys can take a look at. We will get a big gap up tomorrow. Okay. This is going to be there. You're going to have a big gap up. The stock closed down around 525. Okay. The stock closed down around 525. All right. So you will have a huge gap up tomorrow. So you're going to have to be a little patient and wait for there to be some support in the middle of that gap. But I do think OCGN this week coming up, I think the stock trades much higher, barring they do not do an offering. Okay. An offering is when a company sells a bunch of shares at a discounted price, usually when it's a small cap like this, in order to raise money. In order to raise cash, they'll, like OCGN can come out and say, we're going to do an offering at $6. Okay. If this company says we're doing an offering at $6, the stock will drop down to 6. It'll kill the momentum on this trade. Okay. It'll kill the momentum on this trade. All right. So that's OCGN. And then last but not least, I want to talk to you guys about the SPY because we're at all-time highs. Okay. So if you guys have been following my channel now for a while, about 2 weeks ago when the markets, were having their pullback, I'd said to people that it's a buyable dip. That pullbacks in the market are buyable. We had, a couple of days of some pretty aggressive sell-offs. in the SPY. It looks like my chart is frozen for you guys again. You guys are not seeing my SPY chart. I do not know why. I mean, I'm on it. And maybe just give it, there we go. So, we're up here at all-time highs. So let's talk about some levels here on the SPY. For those of you that are going to be looking for directional moves in the overall market, we'll talk about, I'll take you to the 15-minute chart first, just so you guys can see. And we're going to be looking at 385 to 386 is going to be the support level that you guys are going to want to focus on and want to pay attention to. Okay. 385 to 386. I would expect that support. If you get a pullback in the markets, maybe tomorrow down to 385, 386, I think that we bounce off those levels. I think you've got to be careful with put options in the markets, guys. I think that the better trade is getting long call options on pullbacks in the market. I think it's a much higher probability trade right now than for those of you that are trying to like scalp yourself in and out of some put options. I think you're playing with fire. I think that the better trade would be call options on pullbacks. So something to think about, but I think 385 to 386 is really going to be your level. Okay. And I expect that to be an area. I expect that to be an area of support. Okay. I expect that to be an area of support. All right. So that just about does it there, guys, for the charts and for, OCGN and WWR and the SPY. Those are some key things that I'm going to be looking for there going into tomorrow. I'm still bullish on the overall markets. A couple people asked me if I can talk about GAN. GAN is a stock that I bought a few weeks ago in my long-term portfolio. They provide software solutions for online gambling, online gaming companies. So I bought that stock in my long-term portfolio around like $19.60, I think was my entry, something like that. That stock's at all-time highs now, up to 28. All right, I'll take you guys to the chart real quick. Some people were asking me about it. I'll take you guys to the chart. So here's GAN. Okay. Here is GAN. This is stock. I added this stock to my long-term portfolio right there. Okay. Long-term portfolio add right there. And a lot of my TCG fam did so as well. And the stock is all-time highs. I expect this stock to go much higher. I expect GAN to go much higher this year. This is a company that I think this stock can get into the 50s in the next maybe 2 years. I think the stock can get into the 50s. We're off to a great start. I'm long this from 19 change. Again, this is in my long-term portfolio. This is not a swing trade. This is not a day trade. I'm not taking profit up here at the all-time high. I'm very bullish on online gaming. I'm very bullish, like online gambling, very bullish on that entire sector. A couple of sectors I'm very bullish on. For those of you that are looking for long-term portfolio positions, I'm extremely bullish on online gambling and online gaming. E-gaming, like literally video games like Fortnite and all that. Mark my words, in the next 5 to 10 years, you will have state championship tournaments in video games like you do in football, baseball, basketball, wrestling, volleyball, soccer. High school, they have like state tournaments for high school sports. Mark my words. You guys can write it down right now on this date. I think in the very near future, e-gaming will be a high school sport. I think e-gaming will be a high school sport. And I think these tournaments are getting bigger and bigger. The prize money is getting bigger and bigger, which means the marketing money and the sponsorship is getting bigger and bigger. Okay. That kid that won the Fortnite tournament, first prize was like $3 million. The kid's like 16 years old. That's going to get bigger. Okay. That's going to get bigger. I think the e-gaming industry is only going to get bigger. You look at SKLZ. Okay. Skills. Okay. This is an e-gaming company. Look at this stock. Okay. This is a $15 stock in December. It's at $44. Again, e-gaming. E-gaming. I'm telling you guys, I'm very bullish on this sector. Okay. E-gaming, very bullish on this sector. Another sector that I'm extremely bullish on is semiconductors. I've been saying this for a while. Okay. Companies like AMD, NVIDIA, Taiwan Semiconductors. Okay. Lam Research, which is LRCS. Okay. These chip makers, I'm so bullish on these companies. All of technology, okay, all of the technology, that the direction that the technology sector is going, these chips are so important for, artificial intelligence. They're so important for, guys, just look at what's going on with the electric vehicle market. You had GM, you had Ford are actually halting production because they can't get their hands on the chips that they need. You hear all this talk about autonomous vehicles, autonomous driving, artificial intelligence. These chip makers are crucial. Okay, I'm telling you guys, these chip makers, I'm extremely bullish on this entire sector. I own a lot of AMD. I own a lot of NVIDIA. They're two of my best holdings in my long-term portfolio. My long-term portfolio, my biggest holdings are Apple, Amazon, Google, Facebook, Microsoft. And then right behind them are like NVIDIA, AMD, PayPal. I own Qualcomm. I own a good chunk of all these companies are right behind my top holdings, and I'm continue to be bullish on these companies. You're going to see NVIDIA up at 700 in the very near future. Okay. You see how NVIDIA is just consolidating in this range. Okay. Nobody is selling NVIDIA. Nobody is selling this stock. I'm telling you, I think you're going to see NVIDIA and NVIDIA. You're going to wake up one day and you're going to be like, oh my God, NVIDIA's at 700. I remember Mike talking about that. I'm telling you, I think these stocks have a lot more room to run. Any significant pullback in the semiconductor space, I think is buyable. And if AMD gets back into the 70s, I think you buy it. If NVIDIA gets back into the 400s, I think you got to buy it. Okay. If Taiwan Semiconductor gets back to 110 or 100, you got to buy it. I'm just bullish on the semiconductor space in general. I'm bullish on the electric vehicle market, but I'm telling you guys this now, and I'm probably going to get a lot of people that are going to cut my head off for this, but I'm actually concerned with the amount of hype behind the electric vehicle makers, because I think a lot of people are all the small electric vehicle makers. You have so many electric vehicle stocks. You have Solo and WKHS and NIO and XPEV and LI, obviously other than Tesla, right? You have Lucid, which is working on Lucid. They're supposed to be doing that merger with CCIV, which is the SPAC that there's a lot of back and forth on is that merger going to happen? Yes or no? Why is everybody just assuming that Porsche, Audi, BMW, all of these companies are not going to have electric vehicle cars? Did you guys just see the new Audi that they just released? The new all-electric Audi called the e-tron or G-tron or whatever. It is sick. Sick. Gorgeous car. Gorgeous car. You look at Porsche, the Taycan or whatever, all-electric Porsche. Sick. Sick. Gorgeous car. Then you look at a company like General Motors, which is investing $27 billion into the electric vehicle market. Do you guys just think all these automakers, these gigantic companies are just going to lay down and die? And they're just going to let a company like XPEV just come over and take over the electric vehicle market? I think you guys have to just be careful with, I look back and I'm thinking about all the companies, when gas powered cars and diesel powered cars were first a thing, a lot of those original makers are not around anymore. A lot of those original companies are not around anymore. Okay? They're not. So I'm bullish on GM. I love the new CEO. I love the investment that they're making into the electric vehicle space. Not to say that I'm bearish on the other electric vehicle makers, because I'm not. I'm not bearish on them. I'm bullish on the entire sector. But I would feel much better owning like the companies that make the parts, like the battery companies, okay? The companies that make the infrastructure, the charging units, like, you know, like Plug and BLNK and Fuel Cell and, you know, QS and like all these other companies that are involved in either the infrastructure or the battery itself. I'm way more bullish on those companies than I am the actual makers of the cars, because I think a lot of people are like, oh my God, look at Workhorse, and oh my God, look at Ride, and look at NIO, and look at companies. And yes, one of them or a couple of them could go on to be a major player in the global electric vehicle market. But don't just think that Volkswagen and General Motors and BMW and all these companies are just going to lay down and die. I think you're a fool if you think that. Companies are going to also, they already are evolving into the electric vehicle market, and they have the capital and the brand awareness to do much easier than a startup. Much easier than a startup. So I would much rather be in like the, you know, like with like the gold rush. Everyone said that the people that the people that got the most rich were not the people that were digging for gold. It was the people that sold the shovels. And I look at the electric vehicle market as that exact same scenario. The companies that are going to get the most rich are going to be the companies that are making all the infrastructure. Guys, there's no infrastructure for electric vehicles in the United States. There isn't. Okay. How far is a charging station for you right now? If you had a 100% electric vehicle, okay, if you're not charging it in your home, where can you charge it right now? How far away is it from your house? How many charging stations are there within a 10-mile radius of your home? Then figure out how many gas stations there are in a 10-mile radius from your home. That's why I'm so bullish on sectors like that and like the battery makers. Like I'm bullish on that sector way more than like the individual automakers. If you want to hold on to these companies for like 15, 20 years. So that's me. Like I said, some people are probably going to, you know, not agree with me, but, you know, that's the beauty of the markets. People have differences of opinions. Okay. So something to think about. Okay. Something to think about. All right, guys. Okay. Now, real quick, guys, all of my TTG members, if you are a TTG member, you guys can actually log into the chat room. We will have the chat room open during the Super Bowl for anyone that wants to go in, you know, shoot the shit, talk to members, have some fun, ask questions, talk about the Super Bowl itself. It's open right now. The chat room is open for any of our TTG members that want to go in there and want to hang out for the day, or, you know, talk to members, or if you guys want to just hang, it'll be open during the Super Bowl. So if you guys, you know, members, you guys can go hang out in there, and it's open right now if you want to pop in once we're done with this live stream. Okay. Now, I want to see now who is not a member of True Trading Group that's on the live stream right now. If you're not a member of TTG, guys, go ahead right now and type the letters TTG in chat right now. I want to see who's not a member, guys. We got Matthew White, Randy, Albert Einstein, Marvin, Dennis, Jeffrey Wu, Kat. Wow, that's a lot of you. Nicholas, Pamela, Dana, John Forrest, Rocky, Phil Atomic, Anthony Brown, John Reinenberg, Coin Find, Seahouse, Power Hungry, Max 7, Jay Rowe, John Durfor, Ian Schultz, Karen Dukes, Petey, Deister, 17-time champion, Joe Frank, Charles Walker, Josh, Abdullah, Nicholas Moretti, Nick Donnie, Diago Alves, B. Praven 2006, Duroc 6, Ian Lowell Israel, TJ Ook, Jock D, X Zill, Ian French, Martin M, Berryful Blessings, Bammy Enterprises, Keela, Scott Rearson. Nice, guys. Jag G, nice. We have a lot of non-TCG members that are here with me today. This is beautiful. I love seeing so many brand new faces on the live stream. I welcome all of you. I'm excited to have you guys here with me today on this Sunday afternoon. Now, all of you that just typed TTG, okay, all of you that just typed TTG in chat, I want you guys now to type, what are your goals? What are your goals with learning to trade? Type them in chat right now, what your goals are. Why do you want to become consistently profitable? What would that mean to you? Type your goals in chat right now for me, guys. Financial freedom. There's my boy Sean with his Patek. I love you, Sean. Help my family. Financial freedom. Work from home. Financial stability. More freedom with my time. I want to be an expert and read the market. Financial freedom. Growth. Learn the trading and make some money, quit my full-time job, make money. I want to own my own time. I want to trade full-time, work for no one, be my own boss, fire my boss, retire early, buy a house, take care of my family. I want to invest in real estate. I want to have a second income. Supplement my income, live my life on my own terms. Beautiful. Beautiful. Have financial independence, another revenue stream, impress the ladies. God, I gotta tell you, nothing turns a woman on like when you tell them you bought the dip and sold the rip. God, you guys are nuts, man. Beautiful. These are all excellent goals that you're all typing for me right now in chat. They're great goals. And it's important to have motivational goals when you guys are learning how to trade because, listen, I'm going to be honest with you guys. Trading, it's not easy. Okay, you're not going to sign up to TCG and you're going to quit your job tomorrow. You got to be willing to put in a little bit of effort in order to learn this skill if you want to become consistently profitable. Okay, so that's why it's important. Okay, it's important for you to have a motivational goal that will drive you to always want to be better and get better, to be consistently profitable, and to drive you to put in the work. So all of these goals that you're typing about, those long-term visions, they're beautiful and they're definitely attainable. They're very realistic. They're very possible. Okay, but it's not easy, but nothing worthwhile ever is. But my TCG members that are on this live stream that you see commenting, they are putting in the work and you're seeing them having the success and they're achieving a lot of the goals that you are typing here right now. Guys, I do not have the secret to trading. I'm telling you guys right now, if you're looking for the secret, get off the live stream. It doesn't exist. Take it from someone that has traded professionally for a fund in New York City. Take it from me. There is no secret. The only secret is education. It's a skill. Learn the skill just like anything else. I can't promise you guys Lambos, mansions, and millions of dollars. Like you sign up right now, you're not going to be able to quit your job tomorrow. I can't promise you that. But what I can promise you and what I can guarantee you is that TTG will provide you the education, tools, resources, community support needed to give you the absolute best chance for you to achieve all of the goals that you just mentioned. A membership to True Trading Group would normally cost you $2,212 for a 1-year all-inclusive membership. But tonight on this live stream, until midnight tonight, you can get a 39% discount that brings the price of membership all the way down to just $1,337. A little super special for those of you that are getting pumped for the big game. But that price is going up at midnight tonight. Okay. And then every 24-hour period in the month of February, we're going to be raising our price until we work our way up to the $2,000 price point. So if you guys are interested in joining the THD fam, you can do it right now for just $1,337 when you use the coupon code TTG121 before midnight tonight. Now, $1,337, a little expensive maybe? Some of you might be saying, that sounds like a lot. If you think that's expensive, think again. Because when you guys become a trader, let me explain to you. When you guys become a trader, you are the ultimate entrepreneur. Literally. You're the ultimate entrepreneur. Okay? Now, I don't know about you, but I don't know many places where you could invest $1,337 in yourself and then start making money with about $500 after that. So you're essentially starting your own business as a trader for less than $2,000. And guess what? You also don't have to do it full time. You saw members commenting before when I asked them how many work a full-time job. You saw a comment. Okay. You saw the people comment. Guys, my TCG fam, do you think a TTG membership is worth $1,337? If you're not a member, pay attention to the comments that are going to come through in chat right now. If you are a TCG member, is it worth $1,337? Sound off in chat. Now, if you're not a member, don't listen to me. It's easy for me to sit up here and tell you it's worth it. Listen to your peers because they're you. They were in your exact same shoes a couple weeks or a couple months ago. They joined the TTG live stream. They listened to me talk about the membership. They listened to the lessons and the trade ideas that I gave them. And they're like, wow, this guy really knows his shit. I can really learn something from this. Let me actually give this a shot and see if this can change my life. And they did it. They took the chance. They joined the group. They're the ones telling you it's worth $1,337. Listen to them. Take it from your peers. The best testimonial that anyone can ever get, the best referral or recommendation is from a peer. So listen to them. Okay? Listen to them. All right? And I told you guys $1,337. It's not a lot because let me explain to you what you actually get. TTG is far more than just a chat room and a trade alert service. It's an entire platform that gives you the resources and tools needed. TTG takes the top premium trading tools and products and we bundle them together as part of your TTG membership. You will get included a Benzinga Pro real-time news feed directly in our chat room. So right inside of our chat, you guys get, okay, directly inside of our chat, you get Benzinga Pro real-time news feed that gives you breaking to the second news alerts. And you also have a squawk box feature that if you don't want to read the news headlines, you can turn on your speakers and someone will read the news headlines to you out loud. You also get quote streams real-time level 1 and full book level 2 and real-time options data with part of a trade simulator. All of these things I'm telling you are included. Okay, to my point, look at the news, guys. To my point, I just said, Porsche CEO, electric vehicles will make up most of company sales by 2030. That's exactly what I was just talking about. That's exactly what I was just talking about. Look at that news headline that's on our news feed. Right there. That's what we were just talking about, right? At 3:04 this afternoon. It's 3:18 at 3:04. Look at that. That's funny. What a coincidence, right? Maybe not. Maybe I know what I'm talking about. Right? So guys, you'll also get real-time level 1, full book level 2, options data included with your membership. There's no additional fee for any of this stuff. All this stuff is included when you pay $1,337. Everything's included. No additional fee, no upcharge, nothing. Okay? The trade simulator will let you trade stocks and options with fake money and practice implementing what you learn in the courses, practice implementing on the simulator first with all that real-time data. You're also going to get access to trade ideas, preset real-time scanner that is streamed directly to our members throughout the trading day. That shows you stocks that are making new high on the day, a stock that just had an unusual volume surge. Okay, your top gainers on the day. All of that is streamed directly to our members live in chat. And then you're going to get access to TradingView Pro charting software. Totally free. All of this is included. Guys, these are some of the top premium services that some of the best traders use. You're also going to get a minimum 10 easy to follow, actionable real-time trade alerts from a community of traders that's got an 82% win rate right now, which means 82% of the time that myself or one of the other moderators calls out a trade in chat, it is a profitable one. We are fully transparent into your trading group. We keep a trading journal of all of our performance on the website for everyone to see. We show you all of our buys. We show you all of our sells. You can track all of the moderators' performance right there on our website in that detailed trading journal. Okay, we are fully transparent with you guys and all of our trading performance on the website. Okay, you are also going to get the entire curriculum when you join. There's no like you sign up, then all of a sudden there's these like special VIP courses that cost more money that hold some kind of secret, right? None of that nonsense. When you join, you are getting access to the full TCG curriculum. This is a simplified version of the education that I received when I worked at a fund in New York. This is the education that made me the trader I am today. This is the education my members are currently using to have the success that they're having. This is the difference maker. It's a 15-course curriculum that starts with beginner and foundation courses. If you've never traded a stock a day in your life, do not worry. We have many members that never traded a stock a day in their life. That's why we have beginner and foundation courses that will hold your hand, start you off from day one. Then we have advanced courses. We have swing trading courses. We have option courses. We have trader psychology courses. We have how to trade during a market crash. We even have a course that helps you guys do your taxes. You get access to all of these courses when you guys join True Trading Group. They're also in text and video format, whichever is easier for you to learn. Then on top of all of our courses, we have a video library with over 100 hours of additional recorded workshops, webinars, and live events that myself and the other moderators have conducted covering different topics. So here you guys can see, here's just some of our recent topics. How to grow a $500 account into $25K. How to trade successfully while working a full-time job. How to have confidence pulling the trigger and resist FOMO. These are just some of the topics that we've covered in previous live events with our members. Over 100 hours of additional video content is in this library for you to go back and view. And then now as a full-time member, you can start attending these live events live. Okay, interact with me, interact with the other moderators, interact with the other members, ask questions, and participate in them live. Right here on the screen, you see our red to green workshop. I mentioned that to you guys earlier. I'd say 80% of our members are killing it, but there's 20% of our members that are still having a hard time. They're still struggling, and we recognize, okay, the members that are still struggling. We leave no trader behind in True Trading Group. And that's why we conduct these red to green workshops where we will cover questions, topics, and lessons that members that are still struggling want us to discuss. Okay. So you guys are thinking like, oh, you know, maybe now that 1337 doesn't sound all that expensive. Listen to this. That Benzinga newsfeed, Benzinga charges $1,188 a year for that service. The trade simulator is $750 a year. Real-time level 1 and full book level 2, $990 a year. TradingView, they charge $720 a year for their pro charting software. That's $3,648 of premium products and services that are included in your membership when you pay $1337 with coupon code TTG121. Now you understand why I'm saying $1337. If you thought it was expensive, it's not. Because you're not just paying $1337 just to have me tell you, buy this, sell that. You're getting all of this education, all of these resources, all of these tools at your fingertips to help you guys become consistently profitable traders. These are the things you need to give you the best chance to becoming a consistently profitable trader, and we give them to you for just $1337. That's why it's not expensive. Okay, think of it like a cable company bundle on steroids with better customer service. Okay. Oh my God, Randy, no. Randy's like, you need 25K to day trade. How does the subscription help those that are not day trading? Randy, no. Common misconception. Watch this. Again, I did this earlier on the live stream, but how many of my TCG members, how many of you started trading with True Trading Group with less than $1,000 in your account? Comment right now with the letter 1 in chat. So those people that think that they need 25 grand in their account, they are wrong. If you are a TCG member and you started with less than $1,000 in your account, type the number 1 in chat right now. Randy and anyone else with that same question, pay attention to the number 1s that are coming across your screen right now. All right. What I'm also going to do, guys, anyone that signs up by midnight tonight, again, that $13.37 price point is only good until midnight. So you guys want to make sure you act now. Don't wait till later because you're going to watch the Super Bowl. You're probably going to be drinking and eating and you're going to be, caught up in the game. You're going to forget and the price is going to go up. Okay? The price is going to go up tomorrow and you'll be like, damn. And then you're going to hit me up and you'll be like, Mike, can I get that $13.37 price point? And I'm like, dude, I told you about it yesterday. Okay? I told you about it yesterday. So anyone that signs up by midnight with coupon code TTG121 will get the 39% discount. But I'm also going to give you a free Amazon Kindle Fire HD tablet. Totally free. I'm even going to cover the shipping. It's our gift to you. It's our welcome gift to the TCG family. Okay? It's the perfect tool for you to stay connected on the go. We also have a mobile app that all of our members get access to that's downloadable on iPhone and Android. You can put it on your mobile device. That allows you to stay connected to chat even if you're not in front of your computer. Okay, even if you're not in front of your computer. Okay, you can see the screen share because during chat, during the day, myself and the other moderators, we share our screen with our members. You'll be able to see that on the mobile app. We all of the moderators are live on the microphone talking to you throughout the day, telling you where we see opportunity, telling you where I tell you that I'm going to buy a stock before I actually buy it. Okay, you'll be able to listen to all of that. Okay, you'll be able to listen to Jeffrey Wu says everyone gets a tablet who joins. Everyone that joins before midnight will get the free Amazon Kindle Fire HD tablet. Yes, if you join before midnight, you'll get the free tablet. Yes. Okay, and then here's the best part about the mobile app. You get real-time push notifications sent directly to your mobile device whenever a moderator enters or exits a trade. That's how so many of our members are able to participate and make money and benefit from a True Trading Group membership, even though they work a full-time job. Okay. Now, if you are a TTG3 trial member, okay, you will not be able to have access to the mobile app. Okay. You'll not be able to access the mobile app for full-time members only. Guys, TTG has we have over 4,000 members, but there's only about 1,800 to 2,200 in the chat room during the day. Why is that? How else do you think the other 2,000 members are following and making money with True Trading Group? It's through the mobile app. It's through the mobile app. We have over 4,000 members, guys, but there's only about 2,000 in chat. The push notifications are crucial. The education is crucial. That's what people are getting access to, guys. That's the value of TTG. That's what you're paying the $13.37 for. And also, we give back to all of our members. Okay. I don't know if you guys saw before on the screen, we saw that little progress bar, okay, with the Tesla. When we get 300 new members, okay, when we get 300 new members, we raffle off a brand new Tesla Model 3 or $30,000 cash, okay? Okay. Are we full? Hold on, guys. Oh my God, we just hit it right now on this live stream. No shit, we just hit it right now on this live stream. Wow, we just hit it. Okay, guys, we actually so you see the progress bar, you see how close it was to being full? We actually just hit it on this live stream. Adam just told me we just hit it. We just hit it. Okay, so, all right, so guys, every time we get 300 new members, we raffle off a Tesla or $30,000 cash. Okay, you guys have to be a member now, probably by, I gotta figure this out. We gotta figure out how we're gonna do this. All right, probably by Saturday. If you guys are a member by Saturday, you'll be included in the raffle. Okay, so if you are a member by February 13th, you'll be included in the raffle. All you need to do is be a full-time member to be included in the raffle. You don't have to register or anything. You sign up to TTG. As a full-time member, your name is automatically included in the raffle, and that winner is going to get either a brand new Tesla, okay? They're going to get a brand new Tesla or $30,000 cash. We're going to probably raffle that off right here on this YouTube channel on Monday, February 15th at 8:30 p.m. right here. So you guys are going to want to set your, confirm, definitely are. You guys are going to want to set your reminders. All right. Set your reminders. February 15th, 8:30 p.m. on this YouTube channel. We're going to be raffling off $30,000 or a brand new Tesla. And if you guys join with coupon code TCG121 before Saturday, your name will be included in that raffle. All right. And I'm going to take things one step further. I told you guys earlier on the live stream about the money back guarantee. This is the last thing I'm going to say before we go. Anyone that types TTG in chat before, and you guys are maybe still on the fence and you haven't joined yet, I told you before on the live stream, I'm going to reiterate this because I'm dead serious. Anyone that signs up with coupon code TTG121 before midnight, if you go through all of our courses, pass all of our exams, and attend one of our private study groups, if you do those three things and still do not make back the $1,337 at least once throughout your membership, I'll give you all of your money back. This is how confident I am that if you're willing to put in a little bit of work, that TTG can and will work for you. I stand here on my live streams and I tell you guys about the education that we provide. I stand behind my word. I put my money where my mouth is. It's time for you to now do the same. I'm willing to cover your membership cost if you don't make it back after doing those three things. That's how confident I am that this can work for you. If my members were not having success, I would not be able to offer you that money back guarantee. I'll give you a full refund, guys. I'm dead serious. How many people can say that? How many other guru services are offering you that? They can't because their members aren't making money. When you guys get a professional education, I know this education works because it made me the trader I am today. I'm living proof of it. My members are living proof of it. That's why I'm so confident to offer you a money back guarantee. So what do you have to lose now? Potentially never reaching your goals. That's what you have to lose. That's what you have to lose, not the 1337. All right. So again, use coupon code TTG121 before midnight. Get a money back guarantee. Lock in that 1337 price point before the price goes up at midnight, and get a free Amazon Kindle Fire HD tablet. Do not wait, guys. And get your name included in the Tesla and $30,000 giveaway. What a sick deal. Like, what a sick deal. And get your butts in chat tomorrow because we're kicking ass, guys. We're on fire. I'm telling you. Guys, our win rate's like 83% right now. We're on fire. Get your butts in chat. You guys are missing out on some serious, serious action. And then for those of you that are still not ready, don't forget we have this 7-day trial. That'll get you 3 days in chat to trade with us live. It'll get you also 3 sample trial courses that are included with that trial membership. But you won't get you're not going to be able to lock in the 1337 price point. You're not going to get the free Amazon Kindle Fire, and you won't be included in the Tesla $30,000 giveaway. But if you want to join us for a couple of days and see how you like it, go to ttgthree.com. It's a one-time payment of $3. That's it. It's less than a cup of coffee. $3. That's it. There's no auto renew. There's no reoccurring payment. You can upgrade to a full membership during the trial at any point, but you're under no obligation to do so. Okay? So that's ttgthree.com for that 7-day trial. See if you guys, see if TTG is for you. See if you like it. Otherwise, if you guys are ready to lock in the discount at 39% off, you want the free Amazon Kindle Fire, you want your name included in the Tesla giveaway, you want that money back guarantee, use coupon code TTG121 right now and get your bets in on the Super Bowl before it's too late. Okay. I don't know who I'm rooting for, guys. I don't know. I think I'm going for the Bucs, honestly. And I'm a New York Giants fan, so I've disliked Tom Brady for a long time because whatever, Boston, right? But he's special, man. I'm rooting for the old guy. I'm rooting for the GOAT. I'm going for Brady. I'm going for the Bucs. But at the end of the day, I love Patrick Mahomes too. I don't care who wins. I just want it to be a good game. I think it's going to be an exciting game. Your number 1 and number 2 ranked pass offenses in the league going up against each other in just 3 hours. So guys, you've got only a few hours left also to take advantage of that discount code before the price goes up. TTG121 Dogecoin. I'll see you guys in chat Monday. Thanks for joining me on this live stream. You guys are the best. If you haven't done so already, subscribe, turn on your notifications, and of course, smash that like button. And I will see you all in chat Monday morning. Have a great night, everybody. Enjoy the game.